What is going on, everybody? Patrick Quick here, and today is our final video for 2020. That's right, 2021 is right around the corner, and I want to wish all of you a very wonderful New Year's Eve, and I hope you stay safe and don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. But today, in this video, I thought, what better way to end the year than to show off some clearance items I got, some other products I picked up, talk about the future of the channel, and just tell all of you right here and now how much I appreciate you. Those of you who are subscribed, those of you who are viewing this that may subscribe in the future, and those of you who comment. All of that means so much to me. I know I'm a small channel, and I'm only going to grow, and I'm grateful that you're coming along this journey with me as I learn how to be a better angler next year using products that I've never used before, testing things out that I've never used before. Maybe it's stuff that you've never used before, and you'll also be able to see how those work. Also, I'll be looking into new equipment. I went from a cell phone to a laptop, got a GoPro, and now I'm looking into some other equipment to better everything off and to make sure that all the content that I put out is going to be fantastic. So, before we get started, I'm going to show my receipt so you can see the price and all the items on it, so you know I'm not lying when I say that this stuff was clearance and a good deal. Right there you see it says $29.81 for the grand total. That's a good day in the fishing aisle. So the first item that I'm going to show you, I can only show you half of it. It stood out to me, literally, when I walked into Walmart with my wife. We were walking towards the fishing aisle, and this was like in the sporting goods section in a box. There was like 13 of them, and I saw a yellow sticker on there, and I said, ooh, I'm going to go check that out. That looks like a clearance tag. Lo and behold, it was for $10. Now, when I say this literally stood out, it stood out. And when I say it's only half of it, yeah, it's only half of it, because it is the Crappie Hunter from Shakespeare, the rod and reel combo. And it is a 12-foot light action rod and reel combo. It has 4-pound Stren monofilament already spooled on there, so I can just go ahead and line it up, rig it up. I'll probably use a weighted float. But for $10, this rod and reel combo, I couldn't believe it. I was skeptical. I'm like, this sticker is wrong. But then I looked at all of them in the box, and they all had the same sticker, $10. Love the colors, this orange, black and white, or black and gray, that like a heather pattern, almost like a camouflage kind of pattern right here. It's got the foam, which it's okay. You know, this was $10, and I'm not going to pass that up. The rod tip is all orange like this. It's really cool looking, but like I said, I can only show this half because of how long it is. It is a 5-to-1 gear ratio. It's not bad. It spins pretty good. It feels pretty good. I like how it has the orange on the top there on the drag system, just to kind of make it all color match. I loved how it was all color matched. And you better believe that this rod and reel combo is going to be in next year's content, and that's the whole reason that I picked it up, because I'm like, that is going to make a great video, because this rod is massive. So, you can look forward to that and some pan fishing and crappie fishing next year from me on that 12-foot Crappie Hunter rod and reel combo. So then we get to the actual fishing section, and I pick up some stuff because this is something that I plan on doing more of next year as well. And maybe when the ice melts for the first time next year, this may be the first thing I go actually out trying to fish for, because it might be the easiest thing for me to actually catch. And that is some Primo Blood super sticky dip bait and some nice dip bait treble hooks. Because yes, I am not just a bass fisherman, I am an every fisherman, and I love catching everything, which includes catfish, which includes carp, which includes creek chubs, which includes panfish, and bass and muskie, and it's all going to hopefully be incorporated next year. And I hope to get tons of species and tons of footage for you all to see. But I had to get this because I haven't tried dip bait, and it's something that I've been wanting to try. I use dough bait, I use night crawlers, and I've had success on those. But I wanted to try something new, and that's why I grabbed this stuff. And it wasn't that expensive. This was like $3 $4 with tax, and these were like $3 after tax or so. I don't remember the exact price. The receipt's there, but I'm not going to pick it back up. That's pointless. Anyways, I am super excited to try this out. So my rod and reel combos that I have for catfishing, I can't grab them right now because they are stored away. But it is an ugly stick catfish rod and a Berkeley fusion rod. 2 cheaper end rods, which I'm not worried about. They've held up to some pretty giant catfish at my buddy's lake, and the biggest one that I've gotten on each one, on the ugly stick, it was a 18-pounder, and on the Berkeley Fusion was a 16-pounder. So I know they can hold up to the test of some decent weighted catfish. But they're both equipped with an Okuma Avenger reel. I love those reels. The handle's a little wonky. I don't like the little, what I call the float handle, because it looks like a weighted float. But they work awesome, and I love how it has the drag lever system on the bottom to where I have the drag set, I have that switch going. The drag is super loose, and you can just hear it when the fish takes off with it. And then just to set the hook, all you do is pop the lever down, and it goes to that tighter drag, and the fish hooks himself, and you're on. And it's an awesome experience. It's an awesome catch. Plus, I love the takedowns that the rods do when they hit, especially the bigger cats. So that is something that is going to be going on next year with those rods and that dip bait, along with probably dough bait, maybe some bluegill, and night crawlers. So that is going to be exciting as well. The next things that I've got, super, super cheap. Oh, by the way, I retailed that fishing rod and reel, the Crappie Hunter. It retails for $39.99. So I got it for $30 off. That is a good deal. The next things are also a good deal, because I believe they were like $3.99 or $4.99 for these packs. The first one, the Rage Toad. 70 cents. But really, it was a little bit cheaper. I don't remember the exact, I think it was 60 maybe instead of 70. The white Rage Toads. And then 2 packs of the black Gurgle Toads. 80 cents, but really got them for 50 cents a piece. $2 or $1 for both of these, plus 50, 60 cents, $1.50 for 3 packs of the Strike King Toads. I couldn't pass it up. I don't have very many soft plastic toads, and frog fishing is my confidence. I love throwing hollow-bodied frogs. That is my jam. That's my go-to. I know I can catch fish on it. And these are something that I wanted to try out and get better with as well, just because it's something different and it's another toad, another frog, just topwater. It'll be good on a buzzbait. I could make it a buzzbait trailer, or I can hook it up by itself and just skim it right across the top. I'm excited to try them out, and I wanted to show these because it's just such a good deal. Like I said, it was a perfect way to end off the year with just some really good fishing finds. The next thing that I got on clearance, the last thing I got on clearance, were these Berkeley Powerbait Max Scent. And these are the Creature Hogs in the Candy Party. I think it's Green Pumpkin Party. Green Pumpkin Party. And they look pretty cool. They are going to smell horrible. And I am going to open them to show you. God, that it smells like an old gym bag. It's just rancid. But the fish apparently like it. I don't know if this texture is like normal. It kind of looks porous. Maybe that's why they're on clearance, because they're a little bit old. That texture is a little weird. Or maybe that's just, the texture of these Powerbaits because of the liquid that they sit in or whatever. But it's got that purple and green flake in there. It's that nice green pumpkin color. Decent little creature. My hands smell wonderful now. But for $3.50 from $6.58, I couldn't pass it up. And the lady had to help me at the register because they were still ringing up $6.58. And I was like, the tag on here says $3.50. Ooh, man, yeah, they do. And she goes, well, are these even the right product? And I was like, yeah, you can see on the tag there it says PB MXS, which means Powerbait Max Scent, and then Creature Hog in the 4-inch. And she's like, okay. So that's why I got voided out twice on the receipt, and then the $3.50 was there at the end because she did price it to the actual price. So that was really cool of her, and I appreciated that. The next thing that I found was an Ozark Trail thing. This was in the bargain bin. Somebody must have looked at it, threw it down there, it got knocked off. No other ones on the shelf of this color. None. So I don't know if this is a new color. It's new to me. I've never seen it. And when there was only one of them, I had to grab it. And it is their Lipless Crankbait. Look at that color. That gold holographic kind of pattern there with that silver holographic. The big eye reminds me of one of the big-eyed shads from KVD. These usually have the eagle claw, laser claw hooks on there. They're not super sharp, but they're decent. They catch fish. I can't knock them. Nice kind of lower pitch rattling in there with a bunch of BBs. But when I saw this, I had to pick it up. It was just a nice gold shiner kind of look to it. And I wanted to have it for my collection to go with some of my other Strike King and Lipless crankbaits that I have. To try them out as well. To see how well they actually perform. And to see if this color will do good on the lake that I fish. Because a lot of the shad there are actually just the silver and black. So I thought maybe if I threw this, it may make them want to strike this over it because it's a little bit different in coloration. So it would stand out, and I might get that bite when others might fail. That low pitch rattle, I like that. So I'm going to set this over here so it doesn't hook anything. And then the last items that I got are from the bargain bin and just some other stuff. It is some 1/16 ounce bullet weights, a 5-pack of 3/0 worm hooks, a package of the watermelon red little brush hogs or creature bait, and you can't get the creator of the original plastic worm without getting some worms. And there's the black and blue laminate stick worms. I grabbed these for one of you. Yes, I know that I'm a small channel. Yes, I know people might think it's crazy that I'm doing a giveaway, being such a small channel. And I only have 10 subscribers right now that I know of while I'm doing this. But I appreciate those of you who are subscribed to me. I appreciate those of you who comment. And I appreciate all of you who follow. So, if you would like to win these, all you have to do is be subscribed to my channel. Hit that bell notification, hit the like button on this video, and leave me a comment saying, I'd like to win, and I will pick one person randomly from the comment, and that person will win this. We'll exchange emails, I'll get your information, and I will get it shipped out as soon as possible. But this is my way to give back to the few of you that have subscribed to me, that are constantly following me and liking and viewing. It means a lot to me. I know I'm a small channel, and I'm only going to keep growing. That's my hopes, and I hope that you stay with me as I do it. So, with that being said, that's how I'm going to end this, on that nice little positive note. You can look forward to fish catches, like I said, going into the future as well. And just know that the future is bright, and I hope it's bright for every one of you as well. Thanks for sticking with me, and I will catch you all later.